my lovely Scorpios, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what we have going on for you. Wisdom, that's the Hierophant there. Patience and planning. Okay, so far all the readings have had this Seven of Pentacles, this waiting, but we're also getting this material and spiritual prosperity here. So it's going to be worth the wait, and along the way you gain the wisdom, right? This is like patience is a virtue. Something you've been waiting for is coming your way. Could be money, right? And this can say God's in charge of how you receive this money. You just need patience. As with that planning, we can do some manifesting, write it down. That's how I do things there. Vision boards, goal boards, things like that. What it is you want to come to you, okay? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So somebody coming in there to help you. I did see two. I wanted to pull one more, but they both came, so here we go. Retreat and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, a lot of the time when people see that release your ex, they're like, no, like the woman in the picture, no, I don't want to do it. It doesn't mean that, you know, you'll let go of each other forever. It means what's meant to be will always be, so you don't have to hold on. It's just time to disconnect for a little bit and work on you. But a conversation with this person is coming to clear things up once and for all. Maybe even tell each other what you've learned, what you want from life, making plans together. But we honestly need this conversation to happen, and you need to be honest with yourself, not just agreeable. It's an agreeable Scorpio, right? Even cross watchers are like, yeah, right. No, Scorpio's agreeable. We can be, we can be, but it depends how, you know, somebody comes at us, right? But you have to be honest with yourself what it is you want. Make those plans, okay? Decide what it is you want. Write it down and go for it here. We can see the 5th, 6th and 7th house being activated here. So maybe something to do with your home life as well going on, putting energy into that. Health, career and long-term relationships. So 4 of Pentacles. So somebody, this person hasn't let go of you and they may be coming forward to tell you that, okay? It might be quite shocking to you and you're like, oh, I thought this girl here, it's like, oh, I thought this was over with, and you're like, I guess I thought wrong. We're going to do this. We're going to go off and have this conversation. So it seems like just you two will have this time together to have, you know, an honest conversation with each other. They may get somebody to reach out to you for them, and that might be that let your friends help you there. The World card. So this is lots of possibilities opening up for you at this time, or an opportunity to close down a cycle or start it again, right? And this is what we're seeing here, an opportunity now, something or someone that maybe you didn't let go of or they didn't let go of, either coming to getting closure or, you know, saying we're gonna work this out, healing a relationship here, because we've gained wisdom that maybe it wasn't all them or it wasn't all me and nobody's to blame. This happened for a reason here. So let's see, and here you are, the Death card. So this is a lot of changes coming now after this death and rebirth process where, you know, maybe at one time you couldn't let go and now it seems like, I don't care about that person. And they now come in and say, hey, you know, I felt you sort of let go of my energy when you stopped talking to them for a few days or something. And then, you know, they're starting to pay attention to you now that you're not paying attention to them. There's a lot of changes coming in these areas of your life. Very masculine, feminine energy that we can see here. So you may be trying to bring that into balance for yourself, and those changes open up new doors for you here. that you're not expecting. The Two of Pentacles there. So it kind of is going backwards and forwards on a decision. Maybe that somebody's doing this to you, and it's sort of make their mind up time because you don't want to, you know, hang around for somebody who's can't make up their mind. Like, I can't let go of you, I can't, we're starting this, we're finishing it, we're starting it, we're finishing it. And you're like, no, it's time for a final decision to be made here, because it's holding you back from better things coming your way. Yeah, Nine of Swords, you're like, I can't do this anymore. So it's either you're in or you're out here. This person has unfounded fears. They're worried about, I guess, maybe what friends or family will say, or all sorts of situations can be, you know, making them overthink at this time how you will react to them, what it will be like long term, let's say, but what it would be like if they never was with you again. These are all unfounded fears, but I think it stems from this heartache, you know, this pain that they once felt, so something they once went through themselves. They're now scared to sort of face it again. We know the nines are related to the Hermit, so it's kind of like, I don't want to experience the dark night of the soul. I kind of want to hold on to ego and, you know, tough it out the hard way. But I guess not being with you at this point is causing them more anxiety than being with you. So they're finally seeing here that actually it's worse to be without this person. Five of Wands here. So what they was looking at in the relationship as small challenge, there were small things that needed to be overcome, but they was making them so big with this Nine of Swords next to it that they decided it was easier to sort of end the relationship, I guess, and look for new opportunities with the World card. But they never sort of let go of you here. So this is now why they're back at square one, because if you repeat a cycle but don't close it, you know, it's just unfinished business. You'll repeat it with the same person or a new person here. The Wheel. So they're seeing things have to change. I need a different approach to how I'm looking at problems, how I'm looking at life. This can be you as well, Scorpio, okay? Like I say, that planning on how you're looking at life. If you see the Death card ending, you're looking at it now as, oh, it's an opportunity for a new beginning, redirection. I feel like you're seeing Towers and the Death card a whole lot differently now, and sort of welcoming them in with this Wheel here. So you're seeing things as a blessing. So it might have been a relationship that ended. You're now viewing it as a blessing, and that's why you're like, oh, this ex is back. If you're not there yet, then I feel like it could be you, Scorpio, still fighting for this ex and trying to reach out to them, and they might be feeling that way about you. Don't want to hurt your feelings, but if you get out of ego and you say, you know, okay, I want to heal this instead of, you know, trying to repeat the same cycle, I feel like then these challenges that you're seeing will become much more smaller and manageable. Ace of Swords. So you're like, well, if they would just talk to me, I could tell them how wrong they are and how right I am. It's not that case, is it? Once we've ascended, we know nobody's right and nobody's wrong here. So there's 10 of Swords. So you're like, I'm right because they betrayed me. We'll take this Ace of Swords and free yourself, because the truth shall always set you free. And this is what we're seeing here. It's like a final decision. If you're not in, it means you're out, whether you're indecisive, whether you are regretting it, whatever. But we see this honest, open, clear communication once and for all. King of Swords, yeah, if you're not going to be fair with me once I've ascended, I'm not going to be disrespected. It's just that simple, isn't it, Scorpio? You're like, I'm not being cold, I'm being fair to us all. And people might perceive you as cutting them off or being cold towards them, but you're like, I'm trying to be fair to everybody involved here. Five of Pentacles. So Scorpio, you may be leaving some people out in the cold. Let's see here. Maybe once they left you out in the cold, now you have this conversation and you realize, you know what, it's not actually for me. I'm seeing things a whole lot differently here. Okay, let's see. If Scorpios, if you're going towards somebody, and, you know, I guess, for want of a better word, chasing this person, they may block you and cut you down and be cold to you and leave you out in the cold, which is causing you these sleepless nights, these anxieties. You're trying to fight against a brick wall here, because this person won't change their mind by pushing them. They will do it naturally themselves, but it's kind of like the more you push something or the more you fight for something, the more it sort of moves away from you. So stop fighting for it and let it come to you naturally. Younger female, it could be dealing with somebody younger than you here. Wallflower, this is somebody who's almost gave up. Ice Queen, there we see King of Swords, and you know, feeling like, okay, this person was cold to me, so I'm gonna go on, it's over. It's not. It's like if we're trying to push somebody or we're trying to be fair, there's differences, right? So people may be viewing you this way, but I think you just may be keeping to yourself with this wallflower, not really focused on anybody else here. It's like after you've dealt with somebody younger than you, you've gained a lot of wisdom there with the Hierophant. Major lessons happened here. Cycles was closed, people was cut off, friends was cut off, but there's also this rebirth, right? There's also these new beginnings, these opportunities, these major changes coming in. So learning to look at things differently rather than from a negative point of view will bring in all your blessings here. Let go of control. Trying to push somebody and pull somebody, even if you are right, even if you are speaking your truth, just let go of control issues, because the minute you stop trying to talk to them and convince them, they come round and try to convince you. Okay, guys, good luck.